What would happen if Democrat diversity mandates rocked the sports world? If Democrats ran an NFL team, their diversity guidelines would mean their players would never win. Editor's note. This is an exclusively adapted excerpt from Clay Travis's American Playbook, a guide to winning back the country from the Democrats. America needs to look more like sports, where the best man or best woman wins regardless of race, sexuality, or socioeconomic status, and less like the Democrat vision of identity politics. No scoreboard begins with diversity points added. There aren't different rules for the game based on the races of the participants. You either can or cannot make a play. All that matters is your talent and whether you make a team more or less likely to win. Sports is naturally anti-woke. It's pure capitalism on the field and court. You either win and get rich off your talents or you lose and find another job. In fact, if sports applied modern Democrat diversity and identity politics rules, every team, sport, and league would be worse off. As I explain in my new book, American Playbook. If Reagan, Clinton, and Obama were so popular, why didn't their electoral popularity translate to their successors? Because, quite simply, all three men were unicorns, incredible political talents whose skill sets aren't easily replicated. That's understood when it comes to Reagan, of whom Republicans have been pining for a modern version for a generation now, and to Clinton, who even Republicans acknowledge was an incredible political talent, but I think it hasn't been readily admitted of Obama, not even by Democrats. Instead of recognizing that Obama was a unique and transcendent political talent, Democrats took from his two presidencies the reductionist idea that they just needed a black politician on the ticket to motivate black turnout. Well, if that was true, why did Kamala Harris and Cory Booker fail so disastrously in their 2020 presidential campaigns? Heck, why did Harris, who explicitly played the race card in a Democrat debate to paint Joe Biden as a racist, end up dropping out of the presidential race before any votes had been cast? After all, wasn't she the killer app based on identity politics? A black woman who could finally unite the Obama coalition once more and break the glass ceiling. Yet her presidential campaign failed in a disastrous fashion, and her vice presidency thus far has been rooted in incompetency. So much incompetency, in fact, that Democrats are terrified to put her forward as a presidential nominee. If identity politics really was a great game plan for Democrats, then Kamala should be the most popular vice president ever. Instead, in many surveys she's the least popular vice president ever, at least through the first 2 years of a term in office. But it's not just Kamala Harris who demonstrates the disaster of identity politics. In 2016, Hillary Clinton was also supposed to replicate the Obama coalition and finally take the White House for women and shatter the glass ceiling once and for all. Remember all those balloons that never got released at her election night party? So what happened with Kamala and Hillary? Why couldn't they capture the Obama magic? I'll tell you. Because Democrats think Obama won because of identity politics, when the truth is he won because he was a phenomenal political candidate.